Arnav Goswami, ladies and gentlemen. Arnav was too liberal in showering praise on me, which I don't think I deserved. And yes, you rightly said Lalu and we were jailed together, but Lalu is 8-9 years older than me. Therefore, that was ought to have been spoken. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I came to Delhi as a member of parliament the year 2000. I was a beginner in parliament. Arnav was an established name in the field of television. And to my utter surprise, my first TV exposure happened with him and Rajdeep in that Star News. Hardly after 2 months I had arrived, because Arun Jaitley couldn't make it. He asked, let Ravi be there. And that journey started. Arnav, it has been interrupted because of my ministerial assignment, but I will find way to come to talk to you on television. And today is an occasion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when I talk about digital India, let me give an example of how popular Arnav is and Times Now is. I had gone to Cochin in a government function. A young girl, Anamika, was keen to meet me. She met me. She said, "Sir, I always watch you on Times Now. And I ignore even cartoon show for that. And I was very keen to meet you. When I saw in newspaper you were coming, I thought I must come and meet you." I hugged her, got her photograph clicked by her parents, and put it on my Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, 10,11,000 people saw that photograph and have given their comment. It was the highest ever on my Facebook page. Surpassed even Mark Zuckerberg's meeting with me. On that day when he came to meet me, I put a note on my Facebook. Folks, today the founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, met me. I got only 7 lakh likes. In case of Arnav, Anamika, with me hugging, it crossed 1 million plus. But one comment was very telling, which I would like to share with you. I could see a few hundreds. And that very intelligent reader wrote, "Mr. Minister, Anamika did not miss the cartoon show, because at times Arnav show also becomes a cartoon show." But this is what India is about today, ladies and gentlemen. A new India. An aspirational India. I always, if I have to explain India today in 3 words, 3D. Democracy, demography, and demand. 1 billion plus people, 65% below 35 or 32 as the case may be, 50% 25 and below. An ancient country with proud heritage of culture and civilization, yet young profile, full of hope and aspirations. And the recent elections of the Lok Sabha, I see a personification of that hope and aspiration. It was a vote for change and a vote for hope. That's how I see it. If I see the whole IT profile of India, ladies and gentlemen, 108 billion plus turnover, 3 million direct employment, 100 million indirect employment. Indians are very fond of technology. We have 900 million mobile phones in India. We have 300 million internet connectivity. I didn't believe that. But when the internet service providers told me, "No, sir, now we have reached 300 million and we have surpassed America." I said, "Really? I'm happy about it." Now, this fondness for technology is what Indians need. And digital India is basically an enabling platform for change. As the Prime Minister rightly stated, IT plus IT is equal to IT. India's talent plus information technology is equal to India tomorrow. That is IT plus IT is equal to IT. Digital India is a gift which we owe to Indians. It is an obligation which we owe to the posterity of India. It is a need to bridge the divide between digital haves and digital have-nots. And therefore, we have focused on the rural India first. And what is the whole architecture? Broadband must be brought to the farthest end of India. Because studies show that a country having larger broadband penetration leads to better GDP, better growth. And ladies and gentlemen, you will be happy to know that this program was conceived within 100 days of the coming into power of the new government. Therefore, the first thing which we are doing is bringing national optical fiber network connectivity to all the 250,000 gram panchayats of India. On a mission mode, within a period of 3 years, 50,000, 1 lakh, 1 lakh. I know there will be some slippage here and there because of the vastness of the country. But once we are able to connect rural India in a very massive way, let me clarify one thing very clearly and categorically. This platform will be a non-discriminatory platform. Anyone can plug in for various services, from e-commerce to e-education, to e-health, to e-entertainment, to e-education. A floodgate of opportunity is going to open in India. That's how we see it. And I'm very happy that we have to work with state governments together. I wrote to all the chief ministers, and they have become very excited. I was very happy to find that Chandrababu Naidu, the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, told me, Mr. Minister, you are bringing into the Gram Panchayat headquarter. You kindly supplement, I will go beyond to every household. I'm like, wonderful, go ahead. Let this program become successful. Now I'm very happy to note that other Chief Ministers are also talking. We want to go beyond. I think once this enabling platform is created, ladies and gentlemen, I see a lot of business opportunity. Rightly, Arno pointed out about my days as an INB minister. I always say, regardless of all their street smartness, the cable wallas brought television to every household of India. DTH started thereafter. And I'm very happy to tell you that the first DTH approval for this Tata Sky was given by me when I was the INB minister. Today it is there. The whole digitization process was started by me. We lost out power. It got delayed by 6, 7, 8 months. This whole FM channel revolution was liberalized by me, and today we have got 274 FM channels in India. Digital India, with this platform being created, what will happen? Arno rightly talked about the 9 pillars, or others talked about, from e-governance to e-education to delivery of services. What are the 3 pillars of Digital India? First and foremost, creation of a digital architecture as a utility to citizens. That's the first thing. Second, delivery of government services to citizens. And third, digital empowerment of citizens. And Arno, you rightly pointed out, ultimately Digital India is empowering India. Now, if this platform is created, I would like a lot of private players who like to come on utility. In fact, let me share something very interesting with you. When Mark Zuckerberg came to me, I asked him, what is your age? He said, sir, I'm 30. When you founded Facebook? When I was 19. The turnover is 34 billion plus. When Sachin Bansal of Flipkart came to meet me, I asked him, what is your age? He said, sir, I'm 33. When you founded Flipkart? When I was 25. What is the customer base? 1 crore plus. It's a new India emerging. By the sheer power of technology, people are trying to explore the moon. And this government wants to create that enabling atmosphere so that entrepreneurship, innovation, enterprise, services become available. The Prime Minister of India says, I want government to be available in the palm of every Indians with mobile phone connectivity. Now let me give you one example of very great promise. Regardless of poor internet connectivity, still 40% of railway reservation is online. That's a very promising area. Can we improve it? Therefore, digital services, digital education, e-governance. Once this platform is created, there will be pressure on government to give a lot of services on demand. Now let me ask a question, and I would like you to think about it. If a poor rickshawala from Assam or Bihar comes to Delhi, and if he's a BPL card holder, why can't his BPL card be online if he comes to Delhi? Why he needs to have another BPL card in Delhi? That's what Digital India is meant to be. The great experience of Raman Singh in Chhattisgarh of PDS available digitally, why can't this be replicated all over the country? And as I wrote in the Times of India yesterday, for me, the finest day would be when I see a barber, a tutor, a tailor, a carpenter seeking job online through his mobile phone. That's what Digital India is meant about, to empower India. The second is digital literacy. Digital literacy, yes, English is there, but if computer has to succeed, it must become local as well. I always say internet is the property of the world. It is not the property of one country. And the global will become meaningful only and only when, ladies and gentlemen, it has linked with the global. And I've asked my department to ensure that proper content is available in Indian languages, including domain. I have told Google, other, Microsoft, India is a huge market. If you have to succeed, please tap Indian market in Indian languages. And they are doing it. The government has come with a program of Disha, which the Prime Minister inaugurated. And what is Disha? Digital literacy program for 2 hours, for 5 hours, for 6 hours, for 10 hours, 20 hours. So that you must have working knowledge of digital connectivity. That we are trying to push. If we see the IT profile of India, and I will be very grateful to have concrete suggestions from all of you, I see the profile very skewed. Delhi, Gurgaon, Noida, Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur, Mysore, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, Vijayawada, Chennai, and the outskirts of Chennai. That's all. That's all. If India has to become digitally empowered, this skewed IT horizon has to be expanded. And therefore, we are in the process of finalizing a BPO in the Mufassil areas of India, the small towns of India. And although my ambition is to have a proper BPO working in Patna to Guwahati to Muzaffarpur to Bagdogra to Silchar to Sitamarhi to Samastipur to Balia to Gorakhpur to Idukki, these are the places where people are willing to tap the power of technology for the purposes of more empowerment. If there will be incentive, there will be hand-holding once that policy is finalized. Now, Digital India would never be complete, ladies and gentlemen, unless it is complemented with Make in India. And what is Make in India? When I was being given a presentation on mobile phones in India and other things, I asked them in a typical Indian style, "Isme India mein banta kitna hai?" And the reply was not very encouraging at all. 90 crore plus mobile phone manufacturing in India, not in a happy state. Mobile phone to set-top box, to SIM card, to smart card, to LED lights, to television cameras, to screens, to washing machines, to medical electronics. 60% of defense manufacturing is electronics. But the manufacturing was very poor. From there, they emerged the concept of Make in India. And Make in India, ultimately, as the Prime Minister said so beautifully, zero defect, zero effect. That means the product must be competitive. We have already given a lot of incentives. I'm very happy to announce that about proposals worth 20,000 crores have been received. We have already okayed about proposals worth 6,000 crore plus. Today, India has become the land of hope. People are willing to come. And we are going to create all the enabling atmosphere possible so that electronic manufacturing and Make in India becomes a success. Then the question comes, if we have Digital India, if we have Make in India, it will not be complete unless it is supplemented with a Skill India. Because in order to make in India a success, we must have enough opportunity for employment. And therefore, the third words of the Prime Minister, 3S, is speed, scale, and skill is very important. And therefore, we are equally emphasizing upon Skill India as a great program of Mission Mode of India. From Digital India to Make in India to Skill India. All these three are going to be supplementary to each other. But ladies and gentlemen, I know the task is onerous. But as we always say, that you have to take heavy responsibilities. We laid down 10 lakh kilometers of fiber in 30 years. We propose to lay down 7 lakh kilometers in 3 years. That's the challenge. And I want all of you to participate, to share in this process. As I always say, I am just a phone call away. If you have any suggestion to give to all the 9 pillars, which I don't want to take your time in quoting all that. The whole thing is very much there, available. Broadband highway, universal access to mobile connectivity, public internet access program. Then you have e-Kranti, electronic delivery of services, reforming government through technology, which is called e-governance, electronic manufacturing, IT for job, early harvest program. Therefore, feel free to give your suggestions. My government is most open to respect those suggestions and improve upon. For instance, I'm all open that while we are concentrating on rural India, if we can give broadband through the cable connectivity in urban India to make it more faster, we are most welcome. Where we can work together is a question to be considered. Well, ladies and gentlemen, India is keen to be connected. And let me give you 2 examples. We laid a platform, MyGov, where we asked the people of India or not to give suggestions for Ganga cleaning, environment development. Within a short span of a fortnight, we received 7 lakh suggestions. And this whole Jan Dhan Yojana was named by them. We did crowdsourcing. The Prime Minister announced this program on 15th of August. And today it is 3rd of February. And ladies and gentlemen, we have opened 11 crore bank account plus of poor people who did not have access to banks. Who are these poor people? No obligation to deposit anything. 1 lakh rupees insurance cover, rupees 30,000 accident cover, rupees 5,000 rupee card. But see these poor people or no. And I am very grateful for this new trend of India. Once they realize this government is opening account for them, those poor people deposit 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 100 rupees, ultimately 9,000 crore plus in their various bank accounts. That is an India which wants to be connected. This whole Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, the image of 2 spectacles of Gandhiji was also given by crowdsourcing. The PM asked us, Ki Ravi, I would like to talk to all the school students of India. On the 5th of September, the birthday of late President Radhakrishnan, the Teachers' Day in India. We connected 2 lakh schools through technology. The PM ended up talking to 2 crore school students. And the most telling question came from Northeast in Imphal, where a young boy asked him, Mr. Modi, can I become the Prime Minister of India? He said, surely wait for 10 years, because I am there for 10 years. You know, there's a new India emerging. Open, articulate, wants to ask questions. Digital India is basically designed to empower this India. Indians are waiting to be connected. We need to connect them. That's what Digital India is about. I'm quite sure the effect is going to be enormous. From instrument to device to services to business and ultimately making India a better place. I know it is a difficult task, but as I always say, India after 26th of May 2014 is a different country. That's what we are trying to make. I'm very happy, Arnav, Navika, and Times Now and the old ET group that I was called today to share my views. Let me conclude. Come with concrete suggestions for improvement. And I am most eager, open to take that on board. As I always say, I am just a phone call away. We have to work together, state government, NGOs, individuals, media groups, entrepreneurs. We just have an electronic development fund approved by the cabinet to promote entrepreneurship and innovation in India. Therefore, our government will be most open. We have to work together because the commitment of everyone is today what? To make India better, full of growth and full of hope. Thanks a lot. Namaskar.